I mean, it's an interesting day. As one of our viewers and listeners pointed out a little bit earlier, it's not only this first Sunday, Easter Sunday, without the Queen, but it's the second anniversary of Prince Philip's death today.
Yes, it's the double whammy in that respect, isn't it? Yeah, and the Queen was always a creature of habit, and obviously Easter at Windsor was one of the most important sort of traditional get-togethers for her family, along with sort of Sandringham for Christmas and Balmoral in the summer. So she will definitely be missed, and of course, as you say, yeah, a 2-year anniversary of the death of Prince Philip.
What are we expecting the family to get up to today? So we know that they're going to be going to church together, but what else happens? Do they have a dinner together?
Yeah, they normally go to St George's Chapel, which is obviously on site of Windsor Castle, and then there's a walkabout. Probably will see them visibly in front of the cameras, but only briefly. It's essentially a private day for them after the service back they'll eat together in Windsor Castle, and we probably won't see any more of them than that.
There's quite a few royal stories around at the moment, Duncan, including the Mail on Sunday today says the King is at odds with the Church because the coronation, which of course isn't very long away now, he wants it to be reflective of all faiths, which obviously some bishops aren't happy with. Do you think he'll get his way on something like that?
Well, Prince Charles, yeah, I mean, he is obviously, when he was Prince Charles, before King Charles, the Prince Charles was very, very active in sort of interfaith. It was one of the key things that interested him. But of course, becoming king, he becomes defender of the faith, which is as head of the Church of England. So on the coronation, you've got that sort of dilemma with wanting to mark all faiths as the Prince Charles would have done, but now as King Charles he has a role really very significant role within the Anglican Church itself. So there is a dilemma there, and it's a sort of sticking point that had been bubbling under the surface for some years, because obviously it's no surprise that he is now king and will be asked in that capacity to be the defender of the Anglican Church and the head of the Church of England.
So King Charles, I mean, not long to go now until the coronation. He will, of course, be looking forward to that. We saw the invitations go out this week, which was very him in style, with those lovely British wildflowers around the side of the invitation. It was on
cabbages.
Recycled, yeah, and cabbages were there in there, and on recycled paper. So we had a flavour of perhaps what's to come there in that invitation. But how are the preparations going?
Well, we understand that they're sort of gathering pace now, and there's really only a few weeks to go, as you say, but we still don't know when those invitations and the deadlines for the RSVPs in. It seems that we still don't know whether Harry and Meghan will be there, and at the moment, as we build up to the Jubilee, continually Harry and Meghan, will they be there, won't they, seems to still be dominating some of the news headlines.